In this video, we are going to decide about how to set up the site. So once you book the domain, decide on the hosting and set your DNS and everything is ready. Now it's time for you to create the website. So WordPress is the most popular platform in the internet now. 20% of the website is running in the WordPress, and it will be okay to create the WordPress sites for your private blog networks. But my personal experience is, instead of creating every single site in WordPress, for example, out of 10 sites, instead of creating 10 sites in the WordPress, I used to do a mix of all, because 70%, for example, 7 sites I will create in WordPress, and 30% I will dabble between a raw HTML site, a Joomla, or a Drupal. So these are all very easy to install. As I told you in the hosting, we need to have a cPanel interface. In the cPanel interface, there will be a script installer will be available, like Quick Install or Fantastico. With these two types of installation scripts, we can install these blocks very easily by a click of a button. So it is up to you. Even if you don't want to mix with the Joomla or HTML site, you can go for WordPress, but it is not hard and fast rule, because most of the sites in the internet is now with WordPress, so that is an exception. But for extra security, I always suggest you to dabble between HTML site, WordPress, Joomla, and Drupal. The second thing is themes and plugins. So if you are doing the WordPress site, you have to install themes and plugins. In the ideal scenario, if assume, so whenever you do a PBN, I want you to first assume that if 10 people creates 10 different sites, will it look similar? Absolutely not. That is the exact scenario you have to adopt. It should have 10 different themes. It should have 10 different plugins. Everything should be different. The next thing is logo. Create a logo based on your niche site. So name of the sites, or the content, or the what is the niche related. If it's a health related, create a small logo. You can create the logo by outsourcing to Fiverr for $5, or if you can able to do the logo by yourself, just go to big stock photo website and you type a logo and you will get different designs. Just grab a design and then put the name of the site next to it and create a logo by yourself. So the objective is to create something very nice to see the blog. So just put a logo on top related to, if it is a health related niche, just put a health related logo and then write some key phrases and put your name. Create a logo, 10 different logos, so that the site looks very professional and nice. And the next step is create the basic pages. The basic pages are like about us page, affiliate disclosure, contact us, terms of service. Don't make all these a same one, copy to copy for all these websites. Mix and match everything. About us page definitely will be 10 different people discussing about the 10 different sites and 10 different niche, 10 different names. What do you do? You just make it unique, all the 10. Affiliate disclosure, don't copy and paste, just change here and bit. One with 100 words, one with 50 words, one with 40 words, one with 120 words, like that. Vary every part of these, very. Contact us, you put some email address, some a contact form, some in different form ways, those kind of things. You have to vary every single part. Don't copy and paste, that is not a good strategy. Keep it everything unique, as if it was created by 10 different people. And the last but not the least is adding the content and outbound link to your niche site. The content is a very important factor in your private blog network site. The content should be unique and it should be meaningful and related to the website. And the outbound links are the links which you are going to link to your money site. That is the exact reason we are creating the private blog network. So we will discuss about that in a different video. So now let's discuss about writing content guidelines. So this is very important as far as the private blog network is concerned, because Google values the content very much, and you have to provide unique content, and the content has to come from 600 to 1000 words in length. So when I say 600 to 1000 words, don't always keep 600 or 1000 for all the articles or all the websites. Vary it. Some websites you can have 600 words, 700 words. Some website you have 1000 words article. Some website you have 700 words. Some website you have 650. Even if you want to mix between 400 words, 500 words, 1000 words, some articles 1000 words. So I suggest you to have at least a 20 article in each website, so that you can vary a different length of the articles. Place a minimum of 5 articles in the blog, a minimum. So all the 5 articles can have a different length. For example, don't keep it 500 words for each article. Vary it from 400, 500, 600, 700. Higher the words, it's better. So vary the length of the articles to every single site and every single post. Second thing is add images, videos related to the article. The most important thing, as I said, is a unique article. Don't use any spun content, no copied content. It should be unique. If you are not able to write, if you are not in a position to write, outsource it. That is the best way. You can outsource it for $3 a pop for an article, either in the Warrior forum or a Fiverr, those kind of places. There are lots of places people write on unique articles, and you can outsource this. Otherwise, you just sit down and make your own articles. That is the best way. And add your images, videos related to your niche. Not only that, you can add your opt-in forms and other visual references. If you are thinking about the opt-in form, you have to buy autoresponder, those kind of, there are some WordPress plugins available for free opt-in. You can create opt-ins and you can manage your list. Go and grab those kind of opt-ins. If you just go to Google and type free opt-in form for WordPress plugin, you will get free opt-in plugins. So you just use that plugin, put the opt-in forms, but don't keep it same. Out of 10 sites, put opt-in form for 1 or 2 sites in a different places. Put videos in some, images in some, mix match between all this. So don't make it unique. Don't do it very similar to one website. Should look completely different to the other. And other visual references, like you can put any articles, PowerPoint presentations, those kind of things. You make it mix and match and provide unique content, and all the 10 different websites should look completely different, as if it was created by 10 different people. And the next point is link out to the other authority sites in the same niche. So when you are discussing about a health article, for example, you can link to Wikipedia, you can link to a WebMD or any other authority health niche sites. So link to the authority sites in the each article at least once, so that it gives a very good image to the Google that you are referring the content to a authority site. This next point is no copied content. As I told you, don't copy the content. No software spun content. Don't do the spun garbage. Google will easily find whether the content is a written for the human beings or just a spun content. If it is spun content, it will be very bad, and you won't get a good value on that. Instead of doing that, you just write content. Even if it takes a little bit of time, that is much always better. And last but not least, place some ad networks. The reason for this I suggest is because your blogs should look natural, and everyone who puts blogs, not everyone do for charity. They want to earn some money, they want to do some advertising like that. So what I suggest you to place some ad networks, like you have ClickBank. So you have ClickBank banners. Just put a one banner at the top or one banner at the bottom or in the sidebar, and use ClickBank. um, Commission Junction or Chitika, those kind of ad network. One little thing I want to suggest here is avoid Google AdSense. I know it's very easy to place Google AdSense codes and easy to earn money also, but for some reason I just don't want to put Google AdSense because Google AdSense collects data from your website, so I don't want to give any data to Google AdSense in terms of AdSense. So avoid Google AdSense. And even though it's not 100% proved, but I want to be safer, and by providing like this, it is much safer. It is safe than sorry. So don't use Google AdSense. Use different ad networks and place your banners so that the website will be looking natural, and you are putting some banners, you are putting opt-in forms, so that means you are doing a real website, real business, and you are providing content. It looks very natural, and your site authority will improve slowly day by day. That's it for this video in setting up the site and writing content guidelines, which is a very important part. In the next video, we will see about the most important factor, linking your site, how you have to link to the websites. See you in the next video.